A few weeks ago, I had the distinct honor of interviewing David Byrne. You may know him best from his band Talking Heads. Well, David was in town to promote his musical Here Lies Love, which opens at Seattle Rep in April. It was a really delightful conversation. Here are some highlights. Well, I just have to start out by saying that you've heard this thousands of times. I am a big fan.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's always nice to hear.
Always nice to hear. And of course, of you as well, Brady.
Thanks, Nancy.
So Here Lies Love, it came out as an album in 2010, or soundtrack. Is that correct?
It was an album first because I couldn't get it done as a theater production, and then eventually did get it done as a theater production.
Yeah. So tell us the storyline of this play, and also where the title comes from.
The show's about Imelda Marcos, the former First Lady of the Philippines. She's still alive, and goes from her childhood to when the Marcoses were ousted in what was known as the People Power Revolution. What triggered this was I learned that she loved going to discos. She'd go to Studio 54, she had a mirror ball installed in her New York townhouse. She converted the roof of the Manila Palace into a kind of a dance club, and I thought, this music never stops around her. It envelops her, and it helps create this bubble world that she lives in, and I thought, let's see if there's a story, and could that story be told in that way, through that music, as if you're in a club with her, and you're experiencing that era in the Philippines.
So in the title, is that from her, it's something about a gravestone? Or?
Yes, and this was a quote that she made where she claimed that everything that she did was for love. Well, maybe not everyone would agree, but this was what she said. This is what she thought.
Yeah.
And she said that, yes, when she dies, don't put my name on the tombstone. Just put, "Here lies love."
Just say, "Here lies love, here lies love."
Was it hard living with her as a character for a long time? And was it fun or exciting for you, or she's done a lot of funky things?
She's done a lot of funky things. What was a little bit tricky was not having it tip over into camp or just satire or making fun of her.
Because that would be very cheap, wouldn't it?
It would be really cheap. Yeah. I mean, you can do it eventually, but if you do that early on in the show, you've got a lead character that nobody cares about.
Right, right.
So the challenge was to get the audience to sort of empathize in some way, maybe not agree with all her decisions, but empathize in some way with this person whom, when they come into the theater, they think of her as a dictator's wife with a lot of shoes.
Yes, of course.
And I have to convince them.
Which is true.
Yes, which is all true. But I also go, there's more to it. I want you to understand what drove her.
Whose dresses are all hand-me-downs and scraps.
Fatboy Slim, you co-wrote the music. You co-wrote the music together. You've worked with so many artists. I mean, how do you choose who you collaborate with?
Working with Fatboy Slim, with Norm, was pretty easy, actually. I mean, pretty easy choice in that I had written some of the songs, and I thought, my beats are not quite genuine enough. I need some help in the dance music department here.
I am a child of the Philippines.
So I went to him. I said, I'll send you stuff that I've sketched out, and you put beats to it, and you send me beats, and I'll write a song over top of your beats, and that's
how it happened.
Yeah.
Well, Braden, what made you want to include Here Lies Love in your 2017 season, besides the fact you get to hang out with David Byrne?
Yeah, that's the first best
That's
part.
the first one.
Yeah. I mean, I saw it in New York 2 years ago, and just thought it was incredible.
Yeah.
And I think it's successful on so many different levels. One of the things that it does really well, amongst many, is that it combines this immersive theater experience where you really feel like you're in a club, you're at a concert, the actors are all around you, you feel the music, you feel in a way like you are the Filipino people, sort of watching the Marcos rise, understanding their celebrity, understanding their charisma. But at the same time, it also is this very powerful story. It's this very effective narrative of Filipino history. So you have both the immersive experience and the narrative together. That's something I'd never seen before.
Right.
And I thought we have to figure out a way to do this in Seattle.
Okay, final question for both of you. What do you want written on your gravestone? And it's just in the moment. It
Yeah.
can change tomorrow.
My parents passed away recently, and my father passed away first. Well, we had him cremated, and my daughter, who's sometimes a glass artist, made these beautiful urns. I said, we'll have an urn with ashes for each part of the family that are located in different places. My mom, who was still alive then, said, "Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard." No!
No!
That's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. That's great. You want to answer that one? How about Here I Lie?
I would say it's
Here I
today
am.
it's let's do this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Even death.
thank you so much. It's just delightful to talk to both of you, and Seattle is lucky to have your work here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you here as well.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nancy. Thank you.
Here Lies Love opens at Seattle Repertory Theater April 7th and runs through May 28th.